So get ready. We are starting. Okay, by the grace of Almighty Allah. Get ready. Okay. So now we are starting. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. First, I am declaring the topic of today's class. We'll study today from chapter 2, the lesson 8 and 9, Psalm. The heading is Psalm and Sahari. Also, they are describe the types of Psalm, the regions of breaking Psalm, the regions of getting Psalm Makruh, also Qaza and Kafara, many things we'll study inshallah. So now we are starting. First, learning outcome. First thing, meaning and definition of Psalm. Firstly, we will know the meaning and definition. Then importance of Psalm, then types of Psalm, Sahari and Iftar, the reasons of breaking fast, Qaza and Kafar. Also, other things, the getting Makruh, the reason of getting Makruh, Psalm. So, inshallah, we are starting. The first thing, the meaning and definition. So, we know that Psalm, it is an Arabic word, but in Farsi word it is called Ruja. So, in our country, Ruja is very well known to us. We use Ruja more than Psalm. But Psalm is Arabic word, it is Quranic word, it is the word of Hadith, but Ruja is Persian word. So we should use the word Psalm. Okay. Quran as a Quranic word, we will get rewards for 10 rewards for every letter. So what is the meaning of Psalm? The literal meaning, dictionary meaning, the Psalm to abstain away. Okay, to keep oneself away from doing anything. So it is the literal meaning of Psalm. So it is wide. So to abstain away from anything. It may be called Psalm in Arabic, but the meaning is literally. But it has a special meaning that is called the terminological meaning. Okay, you must memorize the definition. To abstain away from food and drinking. Okay, to abstain away from food and drinking and the pleasure of 5 sense organs. So our 5 sense organs, you know that the eyes, nose, tongue, skin. Okay, these are our sense organs. So we should not use these organs to take pleasure during keeping fasting. For this it is called the pleasure of 5 sense organs. So the duration is, so we will abstain away from food, drinking and the pleasure of 5 senses from Subh Sadiq to sunset. Okay, our Psalm starts from Subh Sadiq. What is Subh Sadiq? Subh Sadiq, you know that before sunrise, the white line, light line is seen in the eastern sky. This is called Subh Sadiq. That means it indicates that the sun is coming. Okay, the sun will rise within a short time. Its light reaches to the horizon of the eastern sky. So, this is Subh Sadiq. That's when Subh Sadiq starts, the time of Fajr Salat starts and Sahari stops. The first thing is starting. Okay. So with niyat, of course, with niyat. So niyat means to intend, only intention. If you take sahari, it is your intention. So in order to keep fasting, so it is your intention. No need to recite now Waituana Suma Gada min Shahri Ramadan al Mubarak Fardullah Ya Allah wa taqabbal minni innaka antas samiul alim. No need to recite this dua, this niyat. Only you intend by heart that I am taking sahari to keep fasting. Okay, this is your niyat. So this
Yes,
is
sir.
the terminological meaning of sound. You must memorize this definition. Okay. Now next we are going. So we know that Saum is the pillar of Islam, fourth pillar. Okay, there are five pillars in Islam. Saum is fourth. First Iman, second Salat, third Zakat, fourth Saum, fifth Hajj. So very important pillar of Islam. Okay, importance of Saum. So Saum is first for the capable Muslim in the month of Ramadan. So it is first. We know that first it is decided by Almighty Allah. The order of Allah is first. So this is the order of Allah. So sound is first upon all capable Muslims. So capable means in physically capable. Okay, to abstain away from food and drinking from Subh Sadiq to sunset. If anyone capable physically, then sound is first upon him. Okay. So age limitation, it may start 12 years. You know that when anyone is 10 years, Salat is first. But uh, in case of Saum, it is not mentioned the age because the capability may be different. Okay, for this capable Muslim in the month of Ramadan. So if anyone deny Saum, he will be kafir. This is first. So it was first for all previous ummah. It is not only first upon us. It was first for all previous ummah, all the followers of the prophets and messengers from Adam alayhi salam to our Prophet sallallahu alayhi salam. In the Holy Quran, Allah says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, kutiba alaykum as-siyam, kama kutiba alal ladhina min qablikum, la'allakum tattaqun. Okay, there are three parts. O believers, kutiba alaykum as-siyam. The Psalm is first upon you. Okay, as it was first for the previous ones. Kama kutiba ala ladina min qablikum. So this is second thing. Third thing, la'allakum tattaqun, the objective of sound. So uh, you can gain taqwa. It is the matter of possibility that you will gain taqwa by observing sound. Okay, so it was first, it is first upon us. Also, it was first upon Allah, other ummah, all the previous ummah, and the objective of sound, to gain taqwa, main objective of sound. So what is the main question? What is the main objective of sound? So taqwa, to gain taqwa. So in this verse, there are three things described. Okay. So we know that fasting makes men sympathetic to each other. The rich people can realize the pain of the hunger of the poor people. So the rich people, uh, they have food before they feel hungry. So they cannot realize the pain of the hunger of the poor people. But during the month of Ramadan, during fasting, he cannot have food and drinking, so that he feel the difficulties of hunger. For this, they realize that the poor and the hungry people suffer many difficulties, okay, for not having the food. So they become sympathetic to poor people. For that they can extend their helping hand. Man can give up all the bad habits such as jealousy, rivalry, speaking ill of others, addiction to smoking and wine, because we know that for a long time we have to keep ourselves away from drinking, eating, and also uh, using bad language. So it is a practice. So our character may be cultivated according to the lesson of the Psalm. So it is compared in Hadith to a shield. You know that shield, with the shield the warrior protects himself from the attack of the enemy. So Psalm, it is also like a shield. If a sound performer, he can save himself from different sins and sinful activities for the sake of sound. Oh brother, I am sound performer. Please don't quarrel with me. So a sound can give us this lesson. So there is very important topic. We know that the whole Quran was revealed in the month of Ramadan, and in one night. That night is called Laylatul Qadr. Firstly, the whole Quran was revealed from Baitul Izzah, from Lawh Mahfuz to Baitul Izzah. Baitul Izzah, where is it situated? It is situated in the first sky, Baitul Izzah. So, in the night of Qadr of Ramadan, the whole Quran was revealed. Okay, from Baitul Izzah, the whole Quran revealed upon our Prophet ﷺ gradually, okay, for long 23 years. But at a time, the whole Quran was revealed from Lawh Mahfuz to Baitul Izzah in one night. So for this, the Ramadan is called the month of the Quran. Okay, so Ramadan is very uh, honored, most honored for the revealing the Holy Quran, only for the sake of Quran. Some performers will enter Jannah through a special gate named Rayyan. So we know that this is the special honor of the sound performers. Allah specially arranged a gate for the sound performer. Only sound performer can enter Jannah with this gate, or they will be honored by Almighty Allah. In the month of Ramadan, some performers get special kindness, forgiveness, and the announcement of getting rid of the hellfire. We know that the 30 days of the Ramadan is divided into three parts. Number one, Rahmat. Number two, Maghfirat. Number three, Najat. So kindness, special kindness, forgiveness, and the announcement of getting rid of the hellfire. So we think that whole month was the month of kindness, the month of forgiveness, the month of announcement of getting rid of the hellfire. So the whole month, we cannot divide it into three parts. Only 10 days only for Rahmat, only for grace. No, no. So Allah bestow grace whole month. And he will forgive us whole month. Okay. He will make us getting rid of the hellfire the whole month. So this is the honor of the Ramadan and the sound performer. In Hadith Qudsi, there is a Hadith Qudsi means the Hadith, the saying is only, it is Allah's saying, but it is described by our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. It is not included into the Holy Quran, but it is the speech of Allah. So Allah said, As-sawmu li wa ana ajzi bihi. Saum is only for me, and I myself will give its reward. So Allah said, Saum is only for me. We know that all the ibadats are for Allah, but why Allah said that only Saum is only for Him? So there are many reasons. The mentionable reason is that there is no showing tendency in Saum. If anyone keeps fasting, he must keep fasting only for the cause of Allah. Okay, if he wants to break fasting, none can know that he broke the fasting. But he does not break fasting, only that Allah will see if he breaks. So if anyone does not break fasting, so he only for Allah he keeps fasting. For this Allah said, Saum as-Sawmu li. But in case of other ibadats, it is shown to perform. That means when a person goes to perform Hajj, everyone knows. When we will perform Salat, everyone knows. Okay, Zakat, when we will pay Zakat, everyone knows. Also the Pai, also he also knows. So there is showing tendency, maybe. But in case of Saum, it has no showing tendency. For this, Allah said, As-Sawmu li wa ana ajzi bihi. So it is very significant for us. Now we will know the types of Saum. Okay, boys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, but your voice is too low. Can you hear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So types of Saum. There are 6 types of Saum. Now we'll know one by one. Number 1, first Saum is only the month of Ramadan. Only this month, the Saum is first, only this month. So besides Ramadan, there is no first Saum. But if anyone breaks Saum with valid reason, then he will do Qaza as first Saum. But it is the Saum of Ramadan. So only in the month of Ramadan is the first Saum. Now number 2, Wajib. Wajib Saum. Basically there is no Wajib Saum prescribed by Almighty Allah. But if we make manat, that means special intention, niyat, then anyone may to intend that I will keep 2 fasting if I will I will be recovered from the disease, that disease. So this is manat. So if anyone do manat to observe Saum, so it will be wajib. He must observe it. He must perform the that particular days. Okay. So this is wajib Saum. Number 3, Sunnat Saum. The Sunnat Saum, it is our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam regularly will observe this Saum. The Sunnat Saum, this is, you know, that Ashura, before some days, last Saturday, last Sunday was Ashura. So Saum of Ashura, it is Sunnat Saum. Also Saum of Arafah, Yawm Arafah. You know that 9th Dhul-Hajj. It is called the day of Arafah. So it is Sunnat Saum. So Ashura Saum and Arafah Saum, these are Sunnat Saum. But Ashura Sawm, there is a system that we must keep two fastings, 10 and 11 or 9 and 10 Muharram. So it is Sunnat Sawm. So Arafah and Ashura Sawm is a Sunnat Sawm. Mustahab Sawm. Mustahab Sawm, two kinds of, we know that every lunar month, 13, 14 and 15th month, every month. That means Muharram month, Safar, Rabiul Awal, Rabiul Thani, Jamadiul Awal, Jamadiul Thani, Rajab, Shaban, Ramzan, Shawwal, Dhul-Hijjah, Dhul-Hajj, 12 months. So every 12 months has 3 days, 13, 14 and 15. So 3 days. Besides Ramadan whole month. So these are called Ayyam Bees. That means, Bees means Shukla Pakkha. It is called in Bengali. Shukla Pakkha, 3 days. Okay. For this it is called Ayyam Bees. This is Mustahab Sawm. Also, every week, Monday and Thursday. These 2 days also, Mustahab. Okay, and also the Shawwal, month of Shawwal, 6 first. It is also Mustahab. So after Ramadan, Shawwal, in the first half of the month, to keep fasting for 6 days. It is also Mustahab Sawm. So 3 kinds, Ayyam Bees, 13, 14 and 15 of lunar month, and Monday and Thursday of the week, and the 6th fasting of the month of Shawwal. Okay? Fine. Next. Nafal month, Nafal Sawm. So we know that first, Wajib, Sunnat, Mustahab, 4 kinds. So all fast besides these 4 kinds are Nafal. But there are also Haram. There are 5 days, for forbidden days for the fasting. These are first Shawwal and 10th, 11th, 12th and 13th, 4 days of the month of Dhul-Hijjah, and 1 day of the month of Shawwal. So 5 days, total 5 days. These 5 days, the Sawm is haram for all. The first Shawwal, you cannot keep fasting. 10th Dhul-Hijjah, 11th Dhul-Hijjah, 12th Dhul-Hijjah and 13th Dhul-Hijjah. So 13th Dhul-Hijjah Ayyam Bees, it will be haram. So these 5 days, besides these 5 days, and all fasts, Wajib, Sunnat and Mustahab. So others fasting besides these fastings are Sunnat, are Nafal. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, makruh. Makruh is of 2 kinds. Makruh tahrimi, that is haram. So, before a time I described the haram days. There are 5 haram days. Okay, first Shawwal, 10th Dhul-Hijjah, 11th, 12th and 13th Dhul-Hijjah. Okay, these 5 days Sawm is haram. So another makruh, it is called makruh tanzih. So it is makruh, that means only keeping fasting 10th Muharram. That means 1 day. Only one fasting in the month of Ashura, month of Muharram, 10th Muharram, to keep fasting for the 10th Muharram. It is makruh tanzih, not it is haram. So it is a similarity to the Jews. For this, our Prophet ﷺ told us to keep fasting 2 days, for 2 days in the month of Muharram, with 10th or 10th and 11th, or 9th and 10th Muharram. So if anyone keep fasting only 10th Muharram, it will be makruh, but makruh tanjih. Okay. Okay, now we will learn about Sahari. Sahari, it is Arabic word Saharun. It is derived from the word Saharun. Saharun means morning, dawn. Okay, Subh Sadiq. Okay, Sahari means. So because the meal, the terminological meaning, the meal that we have before Subh Sadiq in order to observe fasting is called Sahari. Okay, Sahari is the blessing for all Muslims. It is Sunnah. If anyone does not take Sahari, his Sawm will be perfect. There won't be any harm of his fasting. So without Sahari, we can keep fasting. But to have Sahari, it is graceful. It is a blessing from Allah. It is Sunnah activity. Our Prophet ﷺ regularly take fasting. So to have Sahari is blessing. Our Prophet ﷺ said, "You all have Sahari." But there is another thing to watch, that Sahari should not be taken so early that much time remains left after Sahari. So if anyone takes Sahari at 2 a.m., so there will be 3 hours remain. So what will he do? So he will go to bed and fall asleep, and for this his Fajr Salat will be Qaza. So our Prophet ﷺ said, you take Sahari immediately before Subh Sadiq. Okay. It is good for your health. Now we learn about Iftar. It is also Arabic word. It means to break fast. To break fast. In the morning, breakfast, it is called Arabic in Arab futur. From that word, Iftar, breakfast. Okay. Instead of the first meal after sunset during the month of Ramadan is called Iftar. So what is the reward of Iftar? Iftar, there is a great opportunity to gain equal reward of Sawm performer. Only if we treat Iftar with any Sawm performer, we will get reward, same reward, equal reward he will gain by his Sawm. The person who will entertain any Sawm performer with Iftar will get the Sawab equal to the Sawm performer. So, subhanAllah, we should take the opportunity in the month of Ramadan. So, during Iftar, we should recite a dua. Allahumma laka sumtu wa alayka tawakkaltu wa ala rizqika aftartu. Should mean Allahumma, oh Allah, laka sumtu, I keep fast only for you. Wa alayka tawakkaltu, and also I will depend on you, only upon you. I will depend only upon you. Wala rizqika aftartu, and on with your given rizq, I am breaking fasting. So this is the meaning of the Dua of Iftar. So you will must memorize this dua. Allahumma laka sumtu wa alayka tawakkaltu wa ala rizqika aftartu. Okay. Now we learn the reasons that break the Sawm. Number 1, if we eat something forgetfully and think that it has broken the fast and then we eat something willingly. So if anyone eats something forgetfully and then when he remember he stopped eating, then his sound will be perfect. Won't be there won't be any harm of his sound. But if he think that so our my sound is has broken, so we will take a food. We are taking food continuously. So willingly he will take food that so his sound will be broken. But if he eats something forgetfully, when remember he stops, so then his sound will be perfect. Number two, when the water gets into our stomach while we are rising, কুলি করার সময় when if water gets into our stomach, by any way, if water gets into our stomach, our sound will be broken. If someone forces you to eat it, okay, applying any force, if feed anyone, someone feed you something, so your sound will be broken. If one takes the Sahari after the Subh Sadiq, mistakenly thinking that there is still much time left for Sahari. Many ones does this, but Subh Sadiq was over, but they continuously they are taking Sahari willingly, so their sound will be broken. If iftar is taken mistakenly, thinking that this is the time for iftar, okay, many times ago when there is no watch available, that time our holders, that when the sky is covered with made, okay, then the whole surroundings become dark. So they think that this is the time of iftar, sunset was done, so they are starting taking iftar. But after sometimes when the cloud, okay, went away, then the sky was clear and the sun is seen. Oh, that they realize their forget their mistakes. But if anyone does this, his sound will be broken. If a mouthful vomiting is done willingly, or anyone insert his fingers through his mouth and he mouthful vomit, then his sound will be broken. If one penetrates medicine or something into the rectum, okay, anus, through anus, anyone penetrates medicine or something, anything, insert through his anus, his sound will be broken. Okay, now get makruh. There are only 3 minutes. There are reasons that make the sound makruh. They are, if we speak ill of others or do giver, our sound will be makruh, not broken. Makruh. If we tell lies or behave indecently or rebuke anyone, so our sound will be makruh. Makruh means dislikable, okay, disliked by Allah. Our sound will be granted, but it was not liked by Allah. If water enters into our body while we are struggling, okay, struggling, but it cannot enter into stomach, our sound won't be broken. If we don't take iftar at the proper time, if anyone thinks that if we take iftar late, our sound will be raised, increased, but it will be makruh. To do iftar in proper time, it is mustahab. If anyone delay, it will be makruh. if we put a wet cloth on our body to get rid of the warmth of the body or rinse frequently. So if you use water many times uh, with your body to get wet your body, so it will be makruh because uh, the water may enter inside your body. Qaza Sawm. What is Qaza? If Sawm is broken due to some unwilling reason, then one fast has to be observed instead of one broken Sawm. This is called Qaza. One for one, it is Qaza. So if anyone breaks his Sawm unwillingly, so or in due reason, if anyone go to traveling, he can break the Sawm. So it is Qaza. Okay.
Sir,
So there are many things. If the person who observes the Sawm falls sick in the month of Ramadan, so it is Qaza. If you eat at dawn thinking that it is still night, if you take iftar at the sunset thinking that it is evening, so you have to do Qaza. If a mouthful vomit is done willingly, you have to do Qaza. If one forces any person observing Sawm to eating, force করলে এটাও কাজা করতে হবে if water gets unwilling into all the region of broken. Okay, Qaza Sawm, anybody forgetfully think that or say previous reasons, so it will be do Qaza. Kafara, willingly, if anyone breaks the fasting, we have to do kafara. Two consecutive months we have to fast for one fasting. Okay, if anyone unable to do fasting, he will feed 60 beggars